Nekopara Volume 1ソレイユ開店しました。
Oh, I feel like I'm...
あれ、今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable with this game. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, the food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happens that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two catgirls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home.
ごめんバニラ。なんだっけ、また旅だっけ。だいたいそんな感じ。
That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit?
はい、少しだけ。でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主人様。
Oh, there's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happened to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
じゃあ私、何か飲み物買ってくる。
Thank you. Something for everyone, okay?
了解。任された。
I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. It's a little bit, but still kind of tugging on my heartstrings here. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard through the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature, goddammit. I sadly sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
ショコラ、帰ります。
Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I'd heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head.
たまにはご主人様に電話してもいいですか。
Oh, yeah.
またご主人様のところに遊びに来てもいいですか。
Yeah.
ご主人様はショコラたちのことはちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか。
Oh my god. Wow. It makes me feel like a dick right now. Even though I'm not the protagonist, I'm just the reader here, the narrator, and I feel like a dick.
ショコラは離れててもご主人様って呼んでてもいいですか。
Oh my god. Oh. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course, I will. Oh my god. Wow, this is actually kind of sad. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. Just let them stay with you, dude. Don't be a dick, seriously. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could. No, he's not. If he was, he would be like, yeah, sure, just stay with me. This guy's kind of a dick. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Even he knows it. Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Ah, of course, I remember that. I began to have a flashback. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. Oh, we get a sad flashback to a sad moment. They were still so young they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced those small cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget the important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home.
人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Sugure.
はい。とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past.
ショコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも。
Ah, I definitely do remember that. Another flashback, or? It was a few days up. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, they look really adorable. Oh my god, this guy's a dick. I'm not even kidding you. Oh, wow. So cute. Aw. It was a few days after we brought chocolate and vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch the food. The combination of malnourishment, and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あ
Aww.
の時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて、辛くて、寂しくて、声も出せなくて、手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながら、ただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら、
It's alright. I'm with you, so don't worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で、ずっとそばで、大丈夫、大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと、撫で続けてくれてました。
This picture, oh my god, it's sad, yet kind of adorable. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm so conflicted.
朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。
I just realized that we are right now experiencing a very tropey, sad flashback that will probably convince him to get them to stay with him and not be moved back home, probably. I think that's what we're getting here. It feels very tropey right now, but we're rolling with it.
しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。
Look at this face. How could you say don't, how could you say go away to this face? Oh my god.
ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。
Are we gonna get a good ending here, or?
主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。
Oh my god.
だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご 主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Dude, just let him. Kaosho, whatever his name is, just let him. Oh my god. Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thought which were ready to overflow. Just say it out loud, just let him, dude. Oh my god. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me. There should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. Is he gonna let him? As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardships because of me. You two are important to me, after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocolate's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。
This guy just needs to say okay, just let him say, for Christ's sake already.
何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら。
Oh, my bad. Can I go back? Nope, can't go back. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. There were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Oh.
だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She was on the verge of tears. Just let him stay already, dude. But Chocolate's face lit up. There were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Another sky picture. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to Catgirls, huh? Saying no to the words was not something I could bring myself to do. Thank God!
ご主人様、それって。
Thank God! My God, this guy is rage-inducing a little bit. It wouldn't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
大丈夫です。ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。いやよいやよも好きのうちだね。
That dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple, although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps Catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。お肉も 牛なら脂身最高。
Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, disheveling their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, don't we?
ご主人かっこいい。
He remembered. He remembered. After Vanilla was being very persistent with that shampoo.
ついでに松坂牛も買おう。
Well, today is a celebration, so why not?
やったー！お祝いパーティーですね。ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with a happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the first step towards it. Finally! It took him forever. It took about a year and a half.